Ticket. Oh, thank you. I have no clue. Here's my thought process with it. That even if owning the game and emulating it was allowed, you run into like the whole like possibility somebody would like claim that you don't own the game and then report you. You get banned by an automated bot. Then you gotta go through the process of like proving that you own the game to Twitch and having the ban lifted, and then there's a lot of gray area. I'd much rather not deal with any of that. And sometimes you just can't play Final Fantasy Tactics unless you're playing it in your free time. Because like to me, it would be cheaper just to get another capture card. Because you can get like an Elgato HD30. Probably pretty cheap now, like $50 or $60. Then risk that. Or create areas like beach areas. Yeah, we'll go with that. I've played Diablo 3. I even got a platinum on Diablo 3. Not the current version, but like the actual base version of the PS3. But like, I don't really like Diablo 3 as much as Diablo 2. Like to me, Diablo 2 has a much greater depth to the skill tree. I like the area better, I like the world more. Alright, Wings. You got two choices. Either stick your head. You have to either stick your head in an elephant's butt for 500 million or sucker punch an old lady in mind. There's no consequence either, but which one? Also, technical stop is dropping your right. I mean, like, obviously I was right. I mean, like, it's kind of obvious that the stock is pumped up by speculation right now. Doesn't take an expert to do that. I mean, like you said, there's no consequences for either, but there is consequences to both. To your question, like for example, sticking your head up an elephant's butt is going to cause the elephant to be mad, and that could initiate death, right? Because an elephant will kill a human pretty freaking easy. So it's like, do I want to risk this elephant getting mad? And next thing you know, like you know, trolls, like if trolls were setting this up, they'd most likely give me an elephant that was in the period of Musk, and that's even worse. I'm not using my poison dagger, so I need to keep that. And sucker punching an old lady means you could possibly kill her. Just like you didn't define what an old lady is. Is a woman in her 60s old? Or are we talking about a woman that's geriatric, like in her 90s? Is like sucker punching a 90-year-old, if doesn't kill her, it's going to damage. It's going to like almost irreparably damage her quality of living. So this basically boils this question down to: if you had somebody put a shock device on your head or somebody else's head, do you choose the other person to be shocked versus you? That's what this question boils down to. Because like my own personal death or somebody else's death. And even though it's like a terrible thing, I'd most likely would sucker punch the old lady. Like even if you took the money out of the equation, because like end of the day, self-perseverance. I know trolls are gonna have a field day with that one, but you know it is what it is. Like a spot on my mouse pad that I still want to. Have I tasted my own piss before? Yeah, I have. That's disgusting. Well, when you're a young man, I can't say young man. When you're a kid and somebody hits you with a truth or dare, you can't bitch out. There's a reason people say beer tastes like piss, because it does. Like if you took piss and you froze that shit, it would taste just like most beers, especially Bud Light. Bud Light tastes almost directly like piss. There's no story into it. Guy hit me with a truth or dare. He dared me to drink a little bit of pee, and I chose to drink my own pee. And I hit him with the old dare. I made him lick his tongue on the ground for 12 full inches, which in my book would be way worse. Yeah. I can tell you right now, Bud Light tastes exactly like piss. Let's go sell some shit.
Good to see you. Greetings.
At least I'm doing a build that's off the wall, right? I mean, I know it's fucking Diablo 2 and my fan base doesn't give a shit about it. But at least it's a poison necromancer. It's not like, let's do a summon necro. You know, something that's easy to do that everybody's done a ton of times. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of OCD about staying organized as well. So, Jordy to a T. Need a proper German beer. It's nice. I've drank like three. I've tried like three different types of beer in my life. I've tried Bud Light, tried Heineken, and I've tried a like Mike's Hard Lemonade. Out of all three of those, Mike's Hard Lemonade would be quote unquote the best. But all of it's nasty as fuck. Like honestly. So I'm gonna need to save every skill level from here on out. Because I want to get Fire Golem, Lower Resistance, and Poison Nova all at level 30. Golem out. Yeah, you can respec your skills. But the problem with respecing your skills in Diablo 2 is they don't give you back the quest reward skills. So if you do like the Den of Evil, which gives you a 1 skill point, or like Tyrael, like, well, not Tyrael, but Iswald. Beating Iswald gives you 2 skill points. So you can't really so it's best not to respec. You're basically giving skill points up. Unless they changed it in recent patches, but that's how it was when it first came out, and I've never touched it since. Nah, I'm not trying to drink, dude. Like, Heineken tastes like grass clippings smell. No, Iron Golem. Get the hottest chip he on stream. Tell you what, you buy the hottest chip and send it to me, I'll eat it on stream for you. Hey, Dick Donalds, thank you for subscribing. Oh, we had a $5 donut. Oh, that was Jerry. Keep forgetting. Budweiser tastes like goldfish? I mean, it's gonna have to be in its package, right? Like, I don't eat anything that's had the seal tampered with. Matter of fact, if you're gonna buy the chip, just send it straight to my address. Don't send it to your address and then mail it again. Just send it straight to me. Later on in higher difficulties, once you get to like Nightmare and shit, these things right here, glooms, are the fucking worst enemy in the game. Glooms are fucking terrible in higher difficulties. Because their damage is scaled so high, and you get a group of them, and you can't mitigate the damage other than with your resistance. And they just hit so often. So like you could run up against like a conviction gloom or like a fanaticism gloom and just get straight fucked up. Don't pass go, don't collect $200. You straight get fucked up. You know, like on hardcore, like that's what you got to run the risk. I have 2 questions. You offer Syndicate money to throw a rematch. Against hindsight, do you regret doing that? Do you look back on the craziness from Bog and trolls? First off, Alki David offered that money. Like, I was just the messenger. Keemstar and Alki David were doing shit on the backside of it. And they kind of wanted to create a saga because we were doing a thing called what was that shit called? Battle Cam. And the idea was Syndicate would throw the first match and create a rematch, and then you have the rematch again. So it'd be 1 for 1, and it like the idea was to make more money, right? He was going to give a certain number of money to have a rematch on Battle Cam, and then if Syndicate would throw the first match, he'd give Syndicate more money to throw the first match, and what it was a behind the scenes deal working out that Syndicate just went public with right away. Yeah, like it was like a scripted controversy. You seen all the messages? No, you haven't. You seen the messages I sent to Syndicate. You didn't see any of the messages that Keemstar sent me. Like, why would I sit there and lie about this shit? Fucking, what is it? 11 years later? Because that happened in 2010. It's 2021 now. It does not benefit me to lie about it in this current state. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm known to lie. Yeah. It's funny how people are selective like that. Syndicate's always been a scummy person. You guys don't get to see what commentators get to see in the background. I put it out there. If you see me actively fuck with somebody, like for example, like I hang out with like Lost Souls and like PSY and them, they're good people, right? I don't fuck around with people that are two-faced. I don't fuck around with people that will talk shit behind my back. Same reason I got rid of like half of my rainbow team when they wanted to talk shit behind my back. Pull this trap. You keep the diamond. Right. Do I consider my PlayStation friends my actual friends? I mean, like, yeah. Like, if, like, for example, if, like, Skate Code needed help, I'd help him. I mean, I wouldn't consider Matthew my friend. Like, Matthew had just made it onto my friends list. Like, generally, like, people I consider my friends is, like, you see me play with consistently. Like, just because you make it on the PSN friends list didn't mean you're my friend. Like you got to see me actively fuck with you. Like, if you see dudes multiple times. I don't know you enough to salty to put you in the friends list yet. Like, if you don't see me invite you to, like, party chats, you're probably not in the friend zone. I'll put it out there like that. You guys take that automobile wreck comment way too much. That's like when I said it, it was like an Xbox comment. That's one I used to use all the time. Like I hope hope your parents slide under Argon tanker, and they drown and they fucking choke to death on their own blood. You know, shit like that. Just a generic ass Xbox comment. Blow out of proportion. That motherfucking soft as shit now. Y'all couldn't handle fucking World at War Xbox Live. Modern Warfare 2 Xbox Live. It'd ate y'all up and shoot and spit y'all out.
DCS Ranger.
Atlas,
240.
you, one of your brain dead mods, reported my donos to my nephew's school. I don't know what you're even talking about, dog. The only person that can do anything with my donations is me. And I'm way too fucking lazy to be going and chasing motherfuckers down in their school and shit. Worst thing I'll do is make you wait 2.5 months. Get your donation back. That's the worst thing you gotta worry about with me. What would you think is my most iconic line? Yep. Better. I'm gonna save that charm. That's a Diablo charm. Right. Let's do this. Just to... You lose a couple points of defense, but it is resist. I was keeping that helmet just because it had all the fire resistance on it. Where did you get Diablo 2 from? His great? No, this is actually the Blizzard version of the game. Like years ago, you could buy Diablo 2 and LOD digital for $10 a piece. I think you still might be able to from Blizzard.com. That's where I got it from. This is the actual Blizzard.com version. Because I own both of these games physically, but like, man, I couldn't find any of the CD keys, so it's like, fuck it, let's just go buy it again. So here we are. With Diablo 2 Remaster coming out, I expect him to be giving this game away for free soon. Project Diablo 2? What is Project Diablo 2? There's a lot of lag. I've dropped 48 frames. So it's lagged like one time. Like, honestly. I'll just sit and talk to chat because let the mercenary work his way through these fucking zombies. You're watching my Twitch? Yeah, it's really me, dog. You guys act like I don't stream. Like I stream like almost every day, or at least every other day. Stream a lot more than Charlie Zelenoff does. Charlie Z, Wilder. Weight loss update. Still fat. That's 2021's weight loss update. Oh, the flare jungle. Alright, that was a lot of fucking flares. We still got a good bit to kill. I remember back when this game was like Diablo 2 Classic. Like this was the area that you went to magic find. The blood tap out there to try to get my golem's health back. Nation potion. Let's see. I'm sorry. Sony's doing a state of play tomorrow. What do you want to see announced about that? Like honestly, I don't care about shits like states of plays and stuff. Like, I'm not one of those type of dudes that always looks to the next best thing. Oh, my favorite phrase. I mean, people probably say "look here, look, listen" is the one that I'm most known for. I think "pimp" is like that's what people associate with me. Pimp, that or what? Like the word "what." What? Like I do "what" a lot. Oh my lord is another one I'm pretty synonymous with. I really wish Gollum did way more damage. Like, if they make Resurrection, they obviously need to patch the Golems to do more damage than they do. Like, I understand he's level 1, and you can get him to do more damage as he goes up in levels. But it doesn't scale well enough. This is where Poison Nova would actually start being useful. Because, like, there's multiple times where I can't poison anything because I'm sitting waiting around for corpses to be made. Can you just play Siege already? I mean, like, why? Kind of waiting for the streamer mode at this point. Got like another week. I mean, like, if you want to see Siege, you shouldn't have been laughing at every time somebody wanted to team kill me.
240, nominal to profile.
We're in the pipe, 5 by 5.
Mm-hmm. Y'all see that shit, right? That guy goes by the name of Cool Guy Atlas in the chat. It's a couple weeks actually. That's not doxing. That's his username. I can say usernames. Would you kindly? Would you kindly find a wrench or something? I hate you ever. One thing I dislike about like Bioshock is how people, when I say I like Bioshock 2 the best out of the three, people always look at me funny. But Bioshock 1 kind of sucks. Like it's not like it's a terrible game. Like it's better enjoyed for the first couple playthroughs. But after the first couple playthroughs, I find that like there's certain levels I just hate. Like I hate Neptune's Bounty. I'm not a big fan of Fort Frolic either, but like Fort Frolic plays so much better on your first playthrough than playthroughs after the fact. The whole Sander Cohen thing is kind of lame.
This is a powerful weapon. Perhaps Ormus can tell me more about it.
We got the Gibbon. This magical ring does me no good. Me either, Ormus. Magical ring sucks ass usually. Turn it in.
Good day.
Where's Matthew? Where's my help?
This magic, yes?
Magic ring we got. We got 10 faster. Oh, that's actually a really good ring. Hold on to that ring.
Switch to DCS ranging.
Deo,
240.
it's your birthday today. Big 29.
In the pipe. 5 by 5.
I've always said that
It's my birthday
my 20,
today, Pimp.
my
The
28th
big
birthday
29.
was when I started becoming an adult. I feel like 28 is when you actually start becoming an adult. So, like, how was your first adult year, Jo? I don't give a fuck about Matthew and his underage girls. I don't know anything about that. But what I find funny about like people like Matthew is he pretty much nuked his whole fucking channel after dealing with my trolls for one afternoon. He didn't give him a whole day. One afternoon, he nuked his channel. And people say I got thin skin. Yeah, it's soft as a motherfucking baby shit. Soft as puppy toes. Mercenary, come on, dog. Chasm, get your bitch ass up there. I paid you your 4,000 gold. Now go give your life for me. He's watching right now. Oh yeah, I only play hardcore. Sidewalk sissies play fucking regular. So if I die, my character's deleted. The second I die, my character's deleted. Oh, I think they need to drop Sanders gloves for us. Got a smooth ass level up. Trying to keep my block up. Getting identifies on the ground. There's one right there. Bone wand. Sanders Taboo. That is the shit. Click walls. You can go on the ground. Granted, click walls is back in the day was fucking cheesy ass like PvP. If you wanted to have bitch in your blood, you use click walls. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Dude, fuck that. These levels kind of suck because I gotta kind of like force myself through like 2 levels of playing without leveling any skills up. But it'll be all right. I know it's really dark. Maybe I can make the light better.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Yeah, my contrast is all the way up.
Sorry, I can't help you with...
Go away, Siri. Why is Siri Australian? Because I like the way Australian girls sound. I can listen to an Australian girl read the dictionary. I turn my Siri Australian. No, my wife's not Australian. My wife has a southern accent. Because I like an accent doesn't mean that it's like, oh, this is my soulmate. You stank purdy.
Good to see you. Good day.
Man said Australian women are abominations.
Switch to DCS ranging.
Jordan Alexander, y'all rocking?
We're in the pipe.
Y'all ain't rocking with Australia City, real talk. Yeah, Australia series is the jam. Like a lot of people don't realize you can change Siri's voice. You can change it almost every nationality in the world, male or female. Oh man, okay.
Switch to
Got him
DCS
out.
ranging.
Richard's
240,
butt plug.
nominal to profile.
Queens, did you watch Brandy get black when you visit Epstein's Island? Dog, that's just corny as fuck. Like, really. First off, I haven't seen Brandy in 6 years. So, like, I haven't seen Brandy as long as your mental level, like, your mental capacity allows you to have. So, that was dumb. That was terrible, Jordy. Regardless, like I haven't seen Brandy in 6 years. Take it off the whole, like, why are you trying to use, like, interracial relationships as, like, a negative? If somebody wants to be with somebody else, let it be happen. I don't give a fuck. That just makes yourself look bad, dog. Um, Third, thank you for the $5. God said interracial relationships are bad. Well, God doesn't exist, so let's go with that. Jesus was out here today. He damn for sure wouldn't let nail guns be a thing. Let's walk through a maze. Yeah, I'm 100% an atheist. Can't take this shit no more, man. Fucking maze. Need to be. Welcome, Mr. Rocco. Loves. Kitty love. Oh. Cool kitty. Who the best kitty? Mr. Rocco. Ready to lay down.
This is... Hello.
Where's Dr. Gray at? He's somewhere. I don't want to say his name because he'll come jump up here on me.
Yes?
Dr. Grayson kind of takes what he wants. Hello. That's just a better shield. Better. The Iron Maiden. 11 all resist. That's got to be the play. That's got to be the play. Let's see. I found out, but recently with all the hate videos on YouTube, I decided to check you out. It seems like you're a decent dude. Have you noticed the haters leaving you alone now? Ooh. I don't expect the haters to leave me alone, pimp. Like, for the most part, these motherfuckers been at that shit for 3 years now. Like, almost all that shit on YouTube is blown way out of proportion. And most of it's created. Like, I mean, like, they specifically come in here and fuck with me till they get something to put up there. Alright, Rocco, quit fucking bunny kicking my damn keyboard. What's it 4 years? Well, it's 4 years now, but I still consider it 3 because it ain't gonna be 4 till like November of this year. November of this year will be 4. We got a ways to go still. Well, they do the real life shit because none of the online shit affects me anymore. They like make pictures of me like in like Nazi uniforms and shit like that. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, like it's at the point where it's like, dog, none of that shit even affects me. Like, what are you gonna do? Ruin my reputation? Oh, my reputation's been ruined. Better stand the fucking line. Ellie's parents love me. If I took a happy pill this stream, question mark. I feel like I need to take one. Dog, I wasn't even alive during Auschwitz. I'm not that fucking old. What's up? What's up, Michael Merchant? Did anybody see me take a happy pill? No, I haven't. We lost Gollum again. Oh. Go the fuck away. Has to be identified? Boy of joys. Wings, what do you... Looks like you... These guys are glitched out, so I'm gonna take advantage of this. Take me a happy pill. Diablo 2 is one of the best games ever made. Damn, video game, give me something metal. Can't wait till I get Fire Golem. Because like at least then I'll have a tank that I can constantly recast to get these things off of me. Like right now these flares are just constantly fucking with me. Oh, you're a champion. Where'd you even come from? I need these boys to drop me a white piece of armor or something of that nature. Keep dropping stag bows and shit. Am I Atlanta Falcons fan? Nah, I don't really watch football. One time I pay attention to football is like when the Super Bowl or something's on. I think this build's gonna come into its own in a level and a half. And once I get Poison Nova, I think we're gonna be good at least until like the Chaos Sanctuary. Because like the Chaos Sanctuary is gonna be rough on me. Because like I'm gonna pretty much have to be. Oh shit! I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I got trapped there. All right. We eventually are going to need to get a 3-socketed thing and go route Ort Tau. So we're looking for an Ort rune, which we can get Ort runes in Act 3. We just haven't found one yet. So we can make Ancient's Pledge, get our resistance maxed out. Rocco, I love how you don't give a fuck about what I'm doing. Yeah, I did. Crown Princess. Sure, Crown will probably ban you, though. Let's see. That's what I never got about like people want to call baseball fucking boring. At least there's shit happening at all times. Like football is basically you run a play, you wait a minute. You run a play, you wait a minute. You run a play, you wait a minute. You do that 3 times, you punt it off, go to commercial. Like, football is as formulaic as it gets. Yeah, there's strategy in it. But people act like baseball is slow as fuck. Compared to, like, other sports. Like, because, like, basketball and soccer, like, those are at least fast-paced. Got dim vision. Let's see, baseball's slow and boring at times, but if you're a fan, you generally enjoy it. You got to enjoy the strategy between the pitcher and the batter. Like, for a large portion of the game, nobody else on the field matters. There's Dr. Gray. Want to come get up in my face. About to start getting head butted. How you doing today, Grayson? This is when he wants rubs, by the way. Guess it's my fault that I wanted a kitty that was a lap cat. Rubs with the... Oh, great baby. Dr. Gray. Headbutt him is a sign of affection. Headbutt's back. Baseball boring. Gotta find the flare waypoint. I don't want to keep pushing upwards without the flare jungle waypoint. Somebody just donated $2. I have to pop the thing up for that. Did you see the Internet J video about you, buddy? It's the same shit, dog. I didn't need to watch it. Another documentary that's negative biased. That gets a lot of shit wrong. Prediction started. What is a prediction? We can chat and vote polling at the same time. People make predictions to bet with channel points. People can make a lot of channel points without even watching. Oh, okay. Channel points do nothing for the most part, right? I feel like I'm getting toward the end of the flare jungle. I haven't found the waypoint yet. Maybe it's here. I'm so sick of these fucking flares. Go kitty. Go kitty. Uh, like one of the advantages of having tons and tons of fucking trolls is that you don't give a fuck. Like, what are they gonna do? Ruin your reputation? What like somebody like Keemstar? What's he gonna do? Send all his fans over here to hate on me? Motherfucker, I lived my whole life with motherfuckers hating on me. Every day of the fucking week I wake up, there's a dude with my name in his mouth with some hate coming out behind it. They very like natively know what my dick tastes like. So like you don't gotta give a flying fuck. I like that aspect about it. Hey baby. Thought on standing desk? That sounds horrible. Here's the flared waypoint. Should be. The swampy pit. The flare waypoint's always next to the swampy pit. Here. Yep. Like if I had to patch this, I would make poison explosion double the radius it is. Like I feel like it's just too small of a radius. But we'll deal with it. I wanted a challenging build. Get a challenging build going. You want more rubs? Is that what you want? You want to be gracing the rubs cat today? Alright. About to fight a fucking super unique called like Stormfront, I think. Stormfront. What your name is? Storm Tree, I'm sorry. Hmm.
Stay a while and listen.
Well, listen.
Good day.
Let the barbarians out. Barbarians out. Grace, now you're sitting on my mouse. This is why we can't have nice things. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Good kitty. The best kitty. The best kitty. Running out of inventory. New emotes? Not right now. Alright, we finally got the lower cuirass. So now we don't got to deal with flares no more. Like, combat should be more streamlined now. So our goal in lower cuirass is actually find the heart of Kaleem. And I know I haven't really been filling you guys in. Kind of hoping people just know what the fuck I'm doing. Basically, Kaleem was a council member that turned his back against the other High Council of Kuras when Mephisto took control. And Diablo is coming into Kuras, which is like a jungle type area, obviously, to find the portal to hell within the Durance, within the temple's Durance. And Diablo's coming to unseal Mephisto, and the council's protecting Diablo by his corruption influence. So, like, you're gonna have like zealots here that are basically like the church's like church's followers here that are obviously against you because you're going against the church's wishes, which the church is just full of corruption. Then we get fucking leapers. Fucking leapers. DOT, buds.
We better get back, because it'll be dark soon, and they mostly come at night. Mostly.
Hey, Relisten. Unless you doing the opposite thing, I answer a million times, but I got here. What's your thoughts on the remaster? I'm really excited for the remaster, especially the fact that it's coming for PlayStation 5. So I can just sit here and play Diablo 2 on PlayStation 5 in 4K. And to me, that's a huge selling point. All right, one more level up, then we get poison, fucking Nova, and we get lower resistance. Our poison is gonna really kick off and actually start doing some shit. Which I'm half tempted to like power level that level 30. Because like once I get to the bazaar, I'll very easily be able to like find the waypoint and run back to like Battle Main Serena over and over again until I get my level up. Bye. So I won't have to sit here and like slowly kill everything. I actually have some power to kill on my own. Because like right now I'm at the mercy of my mercenary. How he feels like, when he feels like killing shit. I think it would have been easier to max Poison Dagger. Most likely. But we're almost done now. Like, At least with Poison Dagger, I had ability to fight back, right? Trying to drag these guys into the poison. Die. Have you completed the game? Shit, I've beaten this game
Switch to
probably
DCS
1,000.
Ranger.
Holy shit, Marlene, 50
240,
fucking
nominal
dollars.
profile.
We're in the
Let's
pipe.
go.
High five.
How many viewers do we have? Only 250? Thank you, Marlene. Appreciate that shit. Big ups to Marlene in the chat. V8 prayers. You yell, why am I toxic? That's how you know you watch too much Dark Side Phil. You know what I hate about like Dark Side Phil's like detractors? That they down everything he tries to better himself with. Like I was looking at some shit earlier, and they were talking about KO Gaming. And if you don't know what KO Gaming is, it's like Dark Side Phil's like higher creation content channel. It's for like game reviews and stuff where he like puts more effort in. And people were making fun of like his like Instagram voice and shit like that. And it's like, dude, the guy's trying to make a high quality channel, and you're sitting there dogging on it. Like y'all do is make fun of his wife and everything. Like people make fun of my wife too. But at least my wife, people like my wife. I think the mistake with Phil is he doesn't let people get to know his wife. Get into a big old fizzite. Revenge of the use you, my friend. I gotta say that fucking hut that has hardly any walls is soundproof as a motherfucker. Uh, my opinion on DSP's tip goal. That's got nothing to do with me, dog. I mean, like, I understand Phil has like 2 mortgages and a car payment, but Phil makes double what I make. Like, he makes like $110,000 a year by himself, and his wife also has like a grocery store job. I think that's the last time I've paid attention to him, so I might be wrong on that. But regardless, she works part time. So even at part time, she's probably making, $10,000-15,000 a year, right? So like Phil makes $140,000 a year. How is he still paycheck to paycheck? That's my big question. How do you manage to go paycheck to paycheck with that kind of income? Not like he lives in San Francisco or anything like that. Yeah, he makes like 140,000 a year. I mean, like you can decipher this. And these numbers I'm getting are from his like bankruptcy filing, right? Because he put out his expenses versus his actual income, and like he was making 100 to 110,000 a year by himself, and then I'm adding another 15,000 on for his wife's income. So like they're bringing in like 120 to 130,000 a year, let's say, and somehow they're still paycheck to paycheck. Where the fuck is this waypoint? Lower Carras has a waypoint, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the waypoint. I'm wandering around here. What should be this right here? Yep. One area I didn't uncover. What are you saying? I mean, there's a difference between somebody following a detractor content, because like it feels like Bankruptcy Story was a pretty like notorious like, have you seen Phil's shit? Have you seen Phil's shit, to the point that you go and look at it? But like following content and being like a dude that wants to sit there and hate, like for example, like Richard's butt plug down there. That's a completely different world, right? And like my main problem with like detractor content is it gets eyes on you of people that can't decipher reality. Like people that have that are like sycophants, sociopaths. There's some really scary people in the world. And you constantly posting a negative image of somebody will make some of those negative people feel like they're going to they're doing something great by fucking with you. Like, you guys remember the dude that walked up into like that pizza place with like an assault rifle to save all the children because he felt like Hillary Clinton was legitimately holding like children in a sex ring in the basement of a pizza place in New Jersey or some shit like that? Yeah, those type of people exist. And it's like, those are the people I'm afraid of. That's the kind of shit I don't like dealing with. The dudes that like sit in their fucking house and collect like ammunition and firearms and shit, looking for some way to call themselves a hero. Right? Those are the scary people.
Switch to DCS ranging.
Hey Pimp, I follow all detractor content for everyone, but aside you getting the remaster of this game on PS5, yeah, I'll be getting the remaster on PS5 of this game.
Hey Pimp, I follow all detractor content for everyone. But that aside, are you getting the remaster of this game on PS5?
I will be getting this on PS5. So if you want to get the game with me, we can be playing together. I'm playing this on single player right now, so we can't play together here. Mainly because I don't feel like creating another Battle.net account. Because I usually don't play enough. I end up like playing this shit for like a month and then quitting. And then coming back to like no characters because they expire. So like I'm looking for the Ruined Temple now. Ooh, there's a rare pole axe. Is that gonna be better than our mercenaries weapon? Let's see, I feel like at this point people keep asking you to annoy you. Like which point 672? I'm getting this on PS5. Eh. Like, I'd rather them ask me if I'm getting the game than my opinion on the game, because my opinion on the game is obviously stated. I played Diablo 2 for 10 years. The remaster is the same game at a higher resolution and newfound support, right? What I'm excited for about the remaster is the fact that Diablo 2 is going to get made again. It's going to get renewed population again. I'll be able to play it on console, and it's going to get more balancing patches. That's why I said or talked about like poison. This is a build that very few people play. The poison necromancer. Generally, anytime somebody makes a poison necromancer, they make it after they've gotten gear like bramble and shit like that, right? It's really good with a lot of high end gear, but almost all builds are really good with a lot of high end gear. But this is the temple I need. Now I need to find the waypoint. But like, I feel like Poison Explosion could use a little bit of a tweaking, right? Same with like Immolation Arrow and Freezing Arrow. Or maybe Boazons in general. Like, Boazons don't hold up toward the end of the game. Neither do some of the Elemental Druids. Like Elemental Druid, like Fissure. Maybe Fissure should have a physical damage element into it. So it's not 100% a fire spell. So like you can deal with like fire immunes and late hell, like if you're playing as a fire druid. Just things like that. Like, and I'm excited that there's gonna probably be patches that balance the skills and things like that and change it. The problem is you're gonna have purists, right? This isn't the Diablo I know and love for years and years and years and years, but like, to be honest, like the Diablo you know and love had fucking patches. Like, the synergy of skills didn't happen until 10 years after the game came. Yeah, well, not 10 years, but it didn't happen about 5 or 6 years after the game came out. Like, Poison Dagger and Poison Nova and Poison Explosion used to not all like stack on top of each other and synergize. So they did this to make more builds viable. And I thought it was a great play. Like I'm pointing out, like you see how it says Poison Dagger receives bonuses from Poison Explosion, Poison Nova. This makes it so that you can actually make these builds. And I feel like they should still expand and change the skills up as the game goes forward, especially if it has a renewed like fan base. But you're always gonna get those fucking purists that no, don't change the game at all. Like the motherfuckers that didn't want the M16 changed in fucking the remaster of Call of Duty 4. Like to me, like the fact that they added weapons gave Call of Duty 4 even more life than it had before. And like I feel like Call of Duty 4 remaster had the best weapon system. Like that loot system where you can get weapons. That was way better than Black Ops 3. Like where you could actually make weapons with like scrap and shit and getting it. Yeah, like that was way better.
I am overburdened. Greetings.
The guy. 51 damage. Not better.
Good evening.
Even though it does more. Might start getting rid of these. Because in my opinion, The runes are worth more. Just the skulls.
Hello. Once the book has served its purpose, I shall delve into its secrets.
Let's see, I only use frag times 3 on wet work. See, drops, depends if you drop hella shit, it'll delete itself. Yeah, Joey, that's what I do. What I do is I screen capture and I play it in window mode. But I play this game in window mode anyway. Mainly because like I like if I'm sitting there playing this game by myself, I'll like listen to music and shit, and I like being able to switch my music up and different things like that, and like switch over YouTube videos and stuff if I'm watching a Let's Play. And like Diablo is so old that it doesn't do well with Alt Tab. Like it's once you start Alt Tab in Diablo, it starts crashing. So it's best just to play it in window mode. We gotta go look for the heart now. Kira. That quest off. Gotta sell that shit. Oh well, we'll get it. Oh no! That could have been a perfect skull. Look what I clicked. Is that a boss? Was bosses. No, I never played Room. So can you let us know your work schedule at your second gig? We'll have any idea when you stream and you won't? Nah, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. No, 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 no. Again, remember how I talk about the sycophants? You can't let them know what you're doing in real life or where you're gonna be at. I remember when fucking Ice Poseidon gave out the information on what plane and what gate he was on. His plane got a fucking bomb threat. You don't think motherfuckers would did that to me if I would let people know about my weight loss surgery and what day I was going for it? I think you guys underestimate the level people are going to fucking be to get a little bit of a laugh or a little bit of internet clout. I mean, I don't really have a schedule for anything. Like, I figured I'm going to stream till about 4 o'clock today, if you want to know about that. So that's my goal, to stream till 4 o'clock. Same, I've been playing D2 for 20 years, but I think they go out, but they'll see when it comes out. What are you talking about going out? I think the first Diablo was the best. I like the first Diablo. I honestly do. Like, I still play the first Diablo. Like I'm like in the things like I really like the PlayStation like port of Diablo, the PS1 port. I love that thing. I wish I still had it. I had a working copy of it. The only thing I don't like about the PlayStation version of the game is like when you save your characters, you're not allowed to carry unique weapon items over. So it makes it so like you getting something like the Royal Circlet or something of that nature is not that great because you can't carry it over to another playthrough. Suck a D. Oh, Coleen's heart. Take all your gold.
You have stay a while and listen.
Coleen's heart now. Need to talk to a shearer to get that quest done. Have you considered cropping the screen catch so we can only see the game? It looks a lot more professional.
Good day. Hello there. Now that fewer greetings.
Ah, I don't even know if I know how to do that. It's like in my head, like changing the custom resolution of the stream requires me dropping the stream, bringing it back up. Control drag. Let me go back to town real quick. What am I supposed to do again? Let me try some stuff. Take this off. Let's add another window capture. Game capture PC. I can do this. But it's not going to be one for one. Let's these. Right click window in OBS and say stretch. It's not giving me stretch to screen. That's what I'm looking at right now. I got order, transform, scale filtering, full screen projection source. That just makes it so something pops up. Right click. Oh, stretch the screen. I can do this. It's gonna be blown out. Is that better? All right, cool. Dang, yeah, guys. Thank you for helping the stream make the stream better. You know what I thought about? I need to upgrade my armor. I just got a basic split mail on. So I probably should, at some point, grab a plate mail, put it on. We're about to fight the council. Do you think I should buy a used Pontiac Aztec? It has like 150,000, but the dude said it runs smooth. What price? Pontiac Aztecs usually have the 3400 in them, and they generally blow a head gasket around 200,000 if you don't change the intake gasket on them. That's just what they do. They run hot. But if you stay on top of them, the 3400 V6 or the 90 degree V6 and GM will run forever. Like the 3800 doesn't have that issue because it's designed differently. And the 3800 will run until you get tired of driving it, honestly. So like Aztec has a great fucking motor in it. The weak point of the Aztec was always the transmission and its looks. So do with that what you will. They didn't make the Aztec didn't make it to 2012, dog. But I see what you're saying. And I think you're talking about the Mayan calendar, not the Aztecs. How the fuck do you know what every engine of every car? I mean, like I'm a car dude, man. Besides, like, it's not very hard when you're talking about like American made stuff. Like American stuff is like, for example, Dodge runs the 3.6 in almost everything. The Pentastar. Like back in the day, GM ran the 3400 and 3800 and everything. They later went up to a new generation with the 35 and with the 3.5 and the 3.9. And then now they have the high feature generation, which is the 3 liter and the 3.6. That's their V6 cycles. And they're basically the same platform with different size heads and different gaskets on the heads. All depend. They artificially create tiers. Their engines. Yeah, I'm the necromancer. It's a poison necromancer build. We're playing on hardcore. That means if my health ever goes all the way down, I die. That's it. Everything. Over. Bud. Good morning, you rock. Like, I really want Fire Golem and Poison Nova before I fight the Council. Another part of me is like, don't be a little bitch. Hey, Fartback, I plan on having a good day. Can you come help me? Thank you. A mercenary and my golem are unloyal. They are not loyal whatsoever. You said in the past just because I'm fat doesn't mean I'm out of shape. What do you still stand by that statement? If so, could you please relate? I can see if you're like Anthony Guard, no offense, but why curious? I look at it like this way, like, granted, am I a fucking baseball player or like a football player? Am I an athlete? No, not by any means. But for a dude that's in the upper 300 pounds, I move well. Right, like I don't have any struggle moving. Walking doesn't hurt me. I can bend up and down. I could work a full-time job standing on my feet at this particular time. Right, there's other times I couldn't have. Like when I was up closer to 500 pounds, standing up killed me. Just like earlier, I took the trash off, and a guy was there at the trash dump, and he looked like getting out of his car was the hardest thing he's ever done in his life. And like I've been there, I know I can sympathize with him. Like I've been to the point where like just being a human being hurt, and I don't want to get back to that point. And when I say I'm in shape relative to my size, like I could take it to another 400-pound fat man. Trying to clear out the council's fighting area right now, because I'm gonna have to abuse like mercenaries to the max right here in a second. All right, see if we can draw a council member out. I'm gonna isolate them and try to amp damage them, kind of like this guy. I'd love them to drop me like Sanders boots or something here. That'd be fucking awesome. Council drops a lot of items. Hey Spirits, thank you for the follow. The Django, where is Django? I don't think somebody that said I'm not a genuine streamer. I don't think you understand what the word genuine means. Real to the talk. We're going to bring Clay Golem back out. I'm about as genuine as they come. I'm just not very flattering. I'm up front with all my motives. Get out of here because there's a bunch of zealots fucking with. Zealots hit the ground. There's zealots hit the ground. Looks like we're going to have level 30 going into the Durance though. Come on, mercenary. Fucking kill him.
I can't carry anymore.
There we go. Appreciate it, homie. Alright, so we got the council. And we got level 30. Poison Nova. Fire Golem. Forgot to get the Crapify. We're going to wait another level for lower resistance.
Diablo. Yes.
That's life. Big dick in your mouth all day.
Master, good day.
Glad to see I'm playing something other than Rainbow. Rainbow's fun too. I enjoy Rainbow. Not like it's something I play just because I don't want to play it. Because it makes money. I legitimately enjoy playing Rainbow Six. But alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the what should we call our fire golem? Grab some more shit down here.
Hello.
Yeah, well, listen. It's 1 to curses. 10 energy, lightning resist. Got here. This gives us 2 mana after every kill. 30 defense. Go to the blacksmith. Like the curses, I feel like the circlet might actually be worth wearing.
Good day.
Better than what I got on. I need to. Have you ever been a fan of 420? No, I don't do any kind of drugs. I'm down to test new op next season if you're playing. You jumping straight into ranked? Oh, I don't know if I have a team. That's the problem. Having a team. I don't think I'll have a team. Now I have an easy way to put poisoning on enemies, and I can use. Ooh. Let's see. Would you ever consider doing a season on D3 with Django Star asking for a friend? Does Django Star play hardcore? If so, yeah. As long as he does it on PlayStation. I got Diablo 3 installed right now on PlayStation. Welcome back, big fat cat. How are you? Let's go to just chatting now. Chatting. Time to finish thy breakfast. Yeah, but I only play hardcore. That's the thing. You might get out your comfort zone. Well, you're not very happy with Days of the Coat. What's for breakfast? It's a waffle sandwich. It's just fucking fire, dog. It's got waffle, bacon, egg. They give you syrup to dip it in. yearly driver's test. I think they should be able to. I honestly believe that they should be able to like have inspections for vehicles here. We have this thing called well, I call them yee yee mobiles. I have no clue what the waffle's made of. It's fluffy. How much that cost? $7.99. You get this and you get waffle fries, which is like that. It's from Eggs Up Grill. I don't know if you got Eggs Up where you live at, but like Eggs Up sells it. It's not tater tots. It's like potatoes cut up and seasoned. It's their own special blend. It's called home fries. I'm wearing the Astro 840 Tournament editions. You put syrup on it. They give you syrup to dip. They give you this. Log cabin. They give you to dip it in. Dog, French toast strips with maple syrup sounds fire, dude. Do I ever want kids one day? I can't have kids. Are those the Pokemon for 99? Yes, they are. They don't work no more. But he's dirty, but these are the when these came out, these were hot as fuck. Like I remember wanting one so bad. You don't got the batteries in. Like these are like the talking Pikachus. These things were fire. Like so, like me and my brother both got one, and my brother ended up not wanting his no more, so I bought it off of him. So I have two. Another one right there. The talking Pikachus. The big Pikachu, my grandfather won for me at a fair. I've always kept him. That's probably the last thing my grandfather bought for me. The Blastoise, I bought for myself with one of my first paychecks. Snorlax down there. He's because I've always liked Snorlax. Uh, my brother could have just given it to me, but I paid like $5 for it. I think they were $60 brand new back in the day. I think so. I don't remember what they would cost brand new. I remember they were expensive. They might have been 40. It was more one of those things like he didn't care. He didn't want it. I'm like, can I have it? He's like, can I get $5? I'm like, yeah, I'll give you $5. It's not even that I'm keeping them. I just I like them.
We better get back, because it'll be dark soon.
Hey, Zombie
They
Mark
mostly
Twain.
come at night. Mostly.
What's the plan for today? I'm gonna stream till about 4 o'clock, and then I'm probably getting off and going to do the other job, and then I might stream again this evening. That's the plan. But it's subject to change. Depends. Like I've been getting really sleepy lately, and I also got to do the testosterone shot today. So I got to get my courage up for that. And before somebody asks, no, I can't do the testosterone injection on stream. One, it goes in my butt. Two, it bleeds sometimes. Can't show blood on Twitch. I don't. I haven't. If I had to guess, 1.5 inch. They're actually bigger than that, probably. The needles I use are probably like 3 or 4 inches. I'll go get one. Let me go get it. This is probably 2.5 inches, something like that. No, you put the whole thing in. You got to take it all the way down to the tip. Like testosterone injections are intermuscular, so like they have to be deep in the muscle. You got to stick it all the way in the muscle and inject. Now it actually it's more psychologically damaging than it is physically. Like if you just push it in, it doesn't hurt, and you just inject it. The idea is sticking that big ass thing into your leg or your butt. How much is my testosterone? They're like $50 an injection. I don't know how much the insurance pays of it. I pay like $50 a shot. Um, these are 18. These are 22 gauge, and I I have to take this tip off, put an 18 gauge tip on to draw it up. So I put 18 gauge tip on to put the medicine in the syringe. Then I switch back to the 22 gauge, and I use the 22 gauge to inject. That's the actual injection needle. That's what goes in my leg. I'm currently on 200 milliliters. I think it's 200 milliliters. It goes to the one here to the top of the syringe. The bat in the corner of my room is actually a Halloween decoration I've yet to take down. I keep forgetting he's there. Why do I keep constantly about my T shots? I just said I had to do my injection today, and then people started asking about the needle. Do I feel stronger? Yeah, I'm noticeably stronger. I'm noticeably stronger. I'm more motivated. I my beard's growing in fuller. I hope you guys can tell, but I have a much fuller beard now. Sex drives up, that kind of thing. Well, my family doctor, my primary care physician, tested me for testosterone. Then they discovered I had the testosterone of a 90-year-old man. So then I went to a urologist, and the urologist recommended testosterone replacement therapy, and that's what we're doing right now. I got to take a shot every 2 weeks until the end of March, and then they're going to go in and do some blood work and see where I'm sitting at and determine if I need to keep it up and how I'm feeling on it. Why would I do that? Because I had no libido. I mean, like, you want the honest answers. Like, I didn't have any sex drive. Not having a very good sex drive and just getting married is not a good combination. Now I'm an animal. If you have too much testosterone, it causes you to have like roid rage, and you get like pimples and shit, and it could lead to a heart attack. But I'm nowhere close to that. Like, they're trying to give me basic human testosterone. They're not trying to give me like Barry Bonds. I need to smash 700 home runs testosterone. Yeah, it's also hair loss and things like that. If I did a drug test, would I test positive for PEDs? Yeah, I would right now. I'm on a steroid. That's what it is. It's a steroid. Just think about dudes that take needles like this, stick it in their balls, pull their personal testosterone out, and put it in a freezer so they can inject it later. Yeah, people do that. How you think those guys get big? I don't know how they make the testosterone I'm taking. I don't put too much thought into it. But you can drain your own personal testosterone out of your balls and freeze it, and inject it again after your balls remake testosterone. I don't know. I've never looked that far into it. I just heard that shit on like a weightlifting documentary. There was a documentary I watched where like this dude did that shit. I'm good. Cooked by Clinton. I like how you think that eating clean and working out is going to fix everything. Eating clean and working out isn't going to fix stuff like Down syndrome or like arthritis or diabetes. A diabetic's not going to be able to basically weightlift his way out of diabetes. It's something you're born with. Not every problem can be fixed by just being healthy. You can cure type 2 diabetes by working out. But type 2 diabetes is type like being a type 2 diabetic is different than being a type 1. What's the difference between type 1 and type 2? Type 2 you pretty much get from being fat. Type 1 you're born with. It's the your body doesn't deal with insulin well. Type 1 will kill you for the most part. Type 2 generally will make you lose like a foot or something. It's got nothing to do with being attracted. Libido is something your body makes. To be honest, like when you have a low libido, you're not attracted to anybody. Like you just don't think about sex. Like it just doesn't exist. You like when you're really young and like you're driving in the car and you're with a girl that you find attractive, like you're just burning up and it's like ooh, you got all that body running through you. Like as you get older, that goes away, and it gets to the point where it's like, oh, now I have it mythical. And people say I'm shaking my leg. Like I'm shaking my leg. It's something I do. I've done it for years, and it's not going to change. No, we're not playing Siege right now. Quit looking at me. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Baby. Oh. You're so hard to pick up. Make it so you eat shit on camera again, Bailey. How do you counteract the RC car though? You shoot it. Yeah. I'm most definitely going to be the RC car op. That is so going to be me. I can be MLG droning with the RC car guy. Streamer mode's not out today. Streamer mode comes out when the new patch comes out. I can't grow head hair. Like, it doesn't grow in the middle. Ah, cool. Girl. Daddy, little girl. Hey, little girl. I need to give Bailey. I read the book Holes. No, I have not. I'm currently reading the Talisman. I use a Logitech 9 C920. Old as the hills right now, but that's what I use. Bailey do be looking like a mop. Exactly what Bailey looks like. Sleepy mop. Hey, we a sleepy mop? Hey, we. Yay, Bailey. Bailey. Want a treat? Treat? Good girl. Good girl. Why do I touch my pets? I don't touch them inappropriately. I rub them. They love it. Love getting scratchies. You trust Bailey with my life? Hell no. I don't even trust Bailey to leave food around the house. Isn't that the whole purpose of a pet, though? Actually, pet. Pet. That's literally the whole purpose. In their name. Keep them around to pet them. You finally got the bot DM. I don't even have a bot that does that. I mean, like my youth would kind of suck, honestly. Oh, that's just somebody set that up for like to make me look bad. That bot's not mine whatsoever. That's a troll bot. Dude, fucking Resident Evil 5 is fun as shit. Like I enjoyed Resident Evil 5 much more than 6. Like I love how like you don't share ammo and like you make it makes you have to use different guns and stuff. Like I love Resident Evil 5. Why do you have so many trolls? Because it's prosperous. People make money off of my name. I don't mind Resident Evil 6, but I just feel like it's Resident Evil with too much WWE. Like you get German suplexing motherfuckers Resident Evil 6. I've been watching a guy named Shadefire play a game called Cold Fear, which is like a mixture of Resident Evil 4 and like the movie Virus. Basically, like there's this Russian whaling ship went to like this near this drill in the inside. And there's like monsters, and there's like a spec ops team that's coming to like capture the monsters while you're the Coast Guard, and you're like kind of like caught between spec ops team capturing the monsters and the monsters themselves. It's unique. If people donate more, be willing to do walking boards like one time. I don't like doing the walking blogs because like I don't like getting on the road no more. But I walk 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10,000 steps a day. I didn't. The thing I didn't like about Resident Evil 7 was the first person's perspective. Resident Evil 7 first person's perspective, it to me kind of killed it. Bet this dog is scared of me. Bailey, Bailey, how you doing, baby? Bailey. Who's a good girl? A baby. Bailey's not a good girl. She's a bad girl. Bailey's a bad girl. Who got 308,000 followers? I certainly don't. I got 208, and I've been doing this shit for like 6 years. I banned like 2,500 people last year. My view count went up when I turned off the Diablo. It's fucking crazy, right? Yeah, a lot of them the same people on alternate accounts. It doesn't matter, Jordy 2D. It don't matter. Probably for the best. Because World War II was a fucking terrible Call of Duty, Bailey. It was terrible. Really need a bath. Honestly. Like you look absolutely thrown away. Absolutely.
Switch to DCS Ranger.
Oh shit, Jordy 2D.
240.
Few years late, forgive me. Holy shit, dude, thank you.
By 5.
Few years late, forgive me.
Paid $100 and not. You want to get back up? No. Was World War II that bad? I was going to download it for the story and zombies. The story's alright. The zombies I didn't play, but thank you for the $100 donation, Jordy 2D. Appreciate that shit ton. Thank you, Marlene, for the 50 as well. Oh, make him walk. Well, I said before I was leaving at 4 o'clock, so we got another 14 minutes before I was going to get off. But thank you, Jordy 2D. Appreciate that love, buddy. World War II, the thing I hadn't like about World War II wasn't so much the guns and the gun balancing, but the maps were so trash. So trash were the maps. Like, that stupid oil rig map, right? Like, that thing sucks so much ass. Then you had Gustav's Cannon, literally a map that was wide the fuck open everywhere, but the middle part is like King of the Hill. Yeah, the snipers were ridiculous as well. Like, playing on Gustav's Cannon was a pain in the dick. Grayson. Hey, baby. Oh, Jordy 2D is going to get troll messages. It's coming, dude. Are gunfights harder in Rainbow than COD? Rainbow has no aim assist. So you're almost, the aim has to be 100% you. Like, Call of Duty kind of covers up my inability to aim because of aim assist. But like, Rainbow kind of like shows that, you know, I kind of suck at aiming. Is Battlefield 4 still got servers up? I figured there'd be like one server for like Zavad and then like one server for Siege of Shanghai, and that'd be it. World War II made you divorce your wife? How did the fuck that happen? Like, this sounds like a story. You're playing Battlefield, even the DLC servers are packed. I remember back in the day, I used to take my tablet around, and like when I had to go to the doctor and stuff, I would actually play Battlefield 4 Commander. Anybody else play the Commander mode? Where like you join a game as the commander and you like put UAVs out for your team and like counter UAVs on the other commander. And like you would try to get your team to win. That's what I used to do in like fucking like waiting rooms. It was actually a pretty cool idea. Another thing I used to do with like Battlefield is like if you logged into their app, you could actually use like your tablet as a big map. So like I could put my tablet on my desk and I could see what flags are being taken, and where my team was in real time of the game I'm playing, so I don't have to just look at the mini map or look at the big map. I'd have a big map up at all times. Yeah, you had the cruise missile, you had UAVs, and all the things. Battlefield 4 did get gun balance right. One of my biggest qualms with Battlefield is they constantly put recon to be snipers only. I like it when you could take the recon class and take like they had the carbines in Battlefield 4, so you could take a carbine with the recon class, so you could get the sensor balls and like the motion sensor, and like you could play it as like a stealth class, like with like a carbine with like a silencer, or like with a shotgun, or maybe even like an assault rifle like the G3. Now they just make recon just DMR, DMR, sniper. Like give them submachine guns. Recon can easily be like reconnaissance or like snipers and things like that. They don't have to be long range sniper rifles. Make them a part of the game. Right, and you're less likely to put a motion detector down if you have to have a really crappy close quarters combat weapon. Like motion detectors need to be on like flags, like when you're capturing a flag, so you can see people coming up to you. But how many snipers get on the flag? Hardly any. I think Battlefield 4 did that well. Dude, I'd love to be on Hot Ones. I could picture me on Joe Rogan. Joe be like, CBD? Nah, Joe, I don't do drugs, man. Like it's not something I want to do. I got an addictive personality. Who's the hottest celebrity you've ever seen? Oh, I got a phone call.
Warranty. We sent you several notices in the mail that you have yet to extend your warranty past the factory cutoff. And this is a courtesy call to renew your...
They're literally calling about my truck, which is got 16,000 miles on it. That's under bumper to bumper warranty to 2024. Like I'm still under factory warranty on my truck for like 3 years, and they're still calling. Oh no, I'd had to make a whole lot more money to get the Ford Raptor, unless I bought it used. Like you probably get a used Ford Raptor. Go look Ford Raptors up. Do it some used Ford Raptors. Raptor. Like it probably would make more sense for me to get a used Ford Raptor because I'd want to fucking drive it. There's 7 Raptors. Hear me right now. So like here's a 2017 with 63,000 miles. It goes for 47,000. Here's a 2018 with 18,000 miles. They want 61,000 for it. Here's a 2014 with 60,000 miles. They want 42,000 for it. Yeah, these are the only Raptors available in 100 miles from me. Let's do 200 miles. Like 200 miles, in my opinion, is doable. You drive like this guy's Raptor looks like shit. Like, here's an old one. I just got 167,000 miles on it. 25,000 for it. Like that one looks like shit. Like honestly, that bumper guard would be off day one. Let me make sure like none of my information is possible. I can look at it. It's the 6.2 Raptor. Man, does that look like shit. What is that? And the big problem I have is like these big Raptors up here. Like this Raptor right here is $67,000. It's 2 years old at this point, and it's $67,000. You can get a brand new Raptor for $672,000. Like that one's new, but it's a 2 years old Raptor. That's $72,000. You can get one. You get one right now, 2020, which is the last year model of Raptors for right now for 74. So if you're gonna save $5,000, why not just go get the new one and get the warranty and everything with it, right? My big thing about the Raptor now is like it doesn't really give you much anymore. Like used to be, Raptor had an appearance package. Like now you notice like there's no Raptor in the seats anymore. Like there's not like the middle gauge. Like down here used to be like a gauge for like switches and toggle switches and everything like that. They used to have custom Raptor gauges. They say like Ford SVT up here. Now the Raptor kind of just looks like any other truck, like in the Ford fleet. All you really get is the custom wheels that says SVT. You get the Ford Performance engine, and you get the Raptor grill. That's it. Like there's no Raptor decals on the side. People like if you looked at this truck in a parking lot, you wouldn't know this was a Ford Raptor. I don't give a fuck about the sound, honestly. I guess it does have Raptor in the front seats, but not the back ones. It's like if you're paying what they want $72,000 for this truck. You're paying $72,000 and the truck doesn't even have a bed liner in it. Like you could at least have a spray-in liner in this truck for $72,000. That's just my thought process. Dude, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a guy called Ben Hardy on YouTube. He traded his Raptor in on the TRX, and the TRX broke on the very first fucking off-road adventure. CGA, good afternoon. I cannot wait for you and your wife to die. Have a good day. Appreciate that, dude. I will use your money to get a Wendy's chili to speed up that process for you. The Cybertruck looks better. Cybertruck looks dumb as hell, dog. But yeah, it's like $72,000. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like selling slowly, 600 some days on Car Gurus. Like say a good credit score, a 72-month loan, down payment 12.5, sales tax is 6%. Like even with all that, you're still in $1,000 fucking payment. Like if you like, you're still in $1,000 fucking payment. That's with 12,500 down at 72 months at 4.24 APR. Like it's just they're just so expensive. It's not like I can never see myself getting one because like if I'm dropping $72,000 on something, I'd much rather drop it on a fucking piece of land or a house. Like that's why the Raptor Dream probably is just a dream. I'm never gonna own one of these things unless your boy gets like super flush with money super quickly. Not gonna happen. A 2001 Silverado, the 6-liter engine in that will not take E85. Even if you tune it and you start putting E85 in it, you're gonna fucking spark knock it out. Like any engine built from 2000 onward will be able to take E10, which is basically 10% ethanol, but 15% ethanol is a little much for those engines. They can't retard the timing enough. I loved my old Chevy. That's why I kept it for 18 years. I cried the day I sold my O2. That truck was just straight fucking comfortable. It was a comfortable truck. It never broke down. Like even like it leaked a lot of fucking oil, but it never burnt more than a quart every 3 or 4 thousand miles. And it just wouldn't stop cranking up and going. Like it was bulletproof. Love that car. I kind of miss it. I still have dreams about it. I don't even know where it is anymore, Tanks. I sold it to my stepfather. My stepfather traded it with cash for an acre of land. So it's somewhere in another state now. Yeah, cars have heaters where I live at. If you want to keep a car forever, what car do you get? I mean, like, you want a car that runs forever or just a car that I have to keep forever? I mean, like, that's just asking, like, what engines are good. I mean, like, it is what it is. I sold him the truck. It's his truck. He can do what he wants with it. My ownership of the truck ended when I signed the title over to him. How do you have intercourse with a car? I haven't talked to Matthew since that day that he wanted to talk trash. Like it just doesn't fill my day. Like I don't wake up there and I wonder what Matthew's doing. That's not who I am, homie. Not who I am at all. Fucking the muffler would burn the shit out of you, son. Like real talk. I'm about to AGW. We're about to end it, bud. It's not sneak dissing when people do it in public situations. Sneak dissing is like trying to do something that people don't realize is happening. All right, boys. Big ups to Jordy 2D. Thank you for the $100 donations. Thank you, Marlene, for the $50 donations. Also got CGA for the 5. Thank you, dude. Jerry, thank you for the $10 as well. Jordy Alexander, thank you for the $4. Wes Rastical, thank you. Big J, thank you for the $10. Jordy Alexander actually donated $9 in total. Appreciate everybody for coming out to the stream. Everybody for hanging out with your boy. I could be streaming later tonight. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys in a little bit.